Potential impact of that political turmoil on Ukraine, Kate?
Yeah, you've been talking a lot about the sanctions that the EU has imposed on some Ukrainian officials, but now they're actually facing their second credit rating downgrade in less than a month. Standard & Poor's has lowered Ukraine's credit rating from triple C plus to just triple C. That's the sixth lowest junk rating. It's pretty near rock bottom, really. S&P already lowered Kiev from triple B in late January as that political turmoil escalated. The ratings agency also kept Kiev with a negative outlook, which means that they at least don't think that things will be stabilizing anytime soon.
Well, next, the business world is still absorbing that massive deal in Silicon Valley, Facebook buying WhatsApp for $19 billion.
Yeah, it's a sale that really has sent shockwaves through the industry. It's had a lot of analysts asking whether that $19 billion price tag is really worth it for an app that's only about 4 years old. But WhatsApp does have nearly 500 million users. That's about twice the users that Twitter has. Twitter itself is valued at around $30 billion at the moment. And so many industry insiders do think it's a very strategic move by Facebook. They say that services like WhatsApp are going to be playing a very real role in the real world.
So we're seeing valuation inflation, but it's totally possible that those will be great returns on investment for shareholders. It's going to take 3 to 5 years for all of that to pan out. It's really interesting to see what's happening in Venezuela and what's happening in Ukraine right now, and WhatsApp is becoming as important to those revolutions as, say, Twitter might have been in Arab Spring. So there's more here than just an advertising and a technology play.
And we did see Facebook shares hitting a new high in Thursday's trading, closing up around 2%. Now, Wall Street also climbed as data showed that U.S. manufacturing activity had hit its highest level in nearly 4 years. After a rocky day of trading, the major indices all ended Thursday near record highs. Asian markets were mostly following that positive trend, just the Shanghai Composite there in the red. The Nikkei in Tokyo leading gains and closing up nearly 3%. SoftBank and Panasonic were among the top gainers on the Nikkei, each rising around 3% as well.
Now, Kate, on to some other news now. The global economy is set to take a centre stage this weekend as the G20 finance ministers gather in Australia. What can we expect to hear?
It's going to be a message of very, very cautious optimism, I think, coming out of Sydney. Officials are expected to warn that while there does seem to be a pace of growth coming back to many of the leading economies, that trend is very, very fragile. UK Finance Minister George Osborne is among those heading to Sydney, and he's warning that global growth could be affected by volatility in just one country, and he's got his eye on the emerging markets.
The risks to the economic recovery have not gone away. Together, we need to act now to ensure that the emerging market problems don't contribute to a new crisis. And how do we do that? By each one of us putting our own houses in order, and by using the G20 to make sure we all confront our problems instead of running away from them.
Well, let's switch gears now. London Fashion Week is coming to an end and thousands of designers, models and journalists will be flocking right here to Paris next week. But Dubai is trying to get in on the fashion act, so to speak.
Yeah, exactly. The big fashion weeks currently take place in New York, London and Paris. But the Emirates are well known for their malls and outlets, and they're trying to get a cut of fashion fever. Olivia Salazar-Winspear explains.
Paris, Milan, New York, and now Dubai. The United Arab Emirates is looking to be the next global fashion capital, and with homegrown talent like Essa and House of Femme, it could be on the cards. The city's Fashion Forward event is in its third year and is hoping to become a fixture on the industry calendar.
Dubai is, I would say, is the capital of the region in terms of lifestyle and fashion and culture. We have the infrastructure, we have the international appeal, we have the mindset, and most importantly, and just recently, we have the mandate to push fashion.
Not only a mandate to push the industry, but the financing too. A local developer's constructing a new $1 billion design district where creative talent and commercial interests can cozy up. In a city where 1/3 of tourists come for the shopping, this new neighbourhood should constitute a major retail destination.
So the idea is like, okay, why can't we create that like a Soho destination for these designers to be in one place, where you have specific events and activities and promotion for the tourists to come and see really what is special for that Dubai could offer for them.
Last year, revenue from shopping malls and retail outlets in the UAE was $626 million, a significant percentage of the total spending on fashion in the Middle East. With no shortage of style-savvy locals, Dubai is now staking out its claim as the next stop on the Fashionistas global tour.
Okay, Moody, thanks very much for the business update. It was a pleasure to have you. All right, it's time now for a look at the business news, the web news even. Enough of business.